we've got people venturing alongside the bridge here anyway. They're not going up very far. And they don't appear to be going too far down or down at all. That's good. People need to get off the trail and explore. All right, so because of the snow conditions last week, then I came up here. I brought my skins with me this time. They simply clip on the front with this metal band, and then it's like a self-adhesive. So they're like a carpet. They're smooth when you go this way, but when you go this way, their little hairs grab. And they run the full length of your skis. So I just pack them in a bag and then slap them on, and it makes going uphill, you don't lose the energy from your steps going backwards. So put these on and get trucking. Some snow conditions you can go ahead and keep skiing on the flats with your skins on, but today they just made my skis very heavy and no glide at all. So I've taken them back off. Oh man, somebody is excited to be here today. So I am going to do a different trail than I've ever done. I talked about doing this last year, and I just never made it. It's crazy long and steep, and as long a loop as you can do up here without circling back and going over your own trail again. So I'm going to go up towards the East Fork yurt on the East Fork section of the trails. And then I'm going to go up over, they call it Dead Man's Traverse. And then I will ski down the other side, past the Lily Lake yurt. And then down the trail of the loop I've been doing recently. So I brought some lunch with me because I plan on being, instead of 2 or so hours today, it'll probably be 3 or 4. So just gonna take my time. Enjoy the scenery. So I'm finding some, as crazy as it is, shade to get out of the sun. It is hot for being less than 10 degrees. All right, well, I finally got hot enough. Have to ditch my coat. And I'll tie it on my pack. Oh, what a beautiful day. So this is the entrance to the East Fork yurt. Oh. How's that for a spectacular view? And Beulah up there. Yeah, I hear you, bud. Trailhead N. So there's a yurt up here I've never been to before, but there's obviously people there on snowshoes, and they have a dog or dogs. So we're gonna leave them alone, which was the plan, really. Somewhere up here on this ridge is a trail that goes up over top the ridge and drops down into the other side where Lily Lake is, and that would be the trail I'm taking today. So I've definitely got my work cut out ahead of me. Probably find the next picnic table I see and sit down and have a little snack. I think I'll push the ridge and then I'll have lunch either up on the ridge, depending on how the wind is, or on the other side. But that will also depend on the time. So I know I'm late to the game on stuff like this. I've seen 100 videos with people eating these. I just myself have never tried one. So I am going to check it out. Use a little boost. I'm about to climb a big old hill and I could use it. Well, shout out to those dudes. That thing is delicious. I don't even know what else to say. I could eat a dozen of these things right now. So this is where the work begins. I'm not even to the traverse trail. I'm very close to it, but this trail just got really narrow. Lots of trees, lots of shade, and steep. I'm about ready to stop and put my skins back on. But I stopped for long enough. I'm actually chilly. I'm going to go find some sunshine again. So with my skins on, you can just walk up. I mean, this is a steep hill. And there's no slide. Whew. But they are heavy. And there's also very little forward glide. Or no forward glide. So my poor old legs today, they're getting a workout. So I did make it to Trailhead P, which is this. Which gets even steeper. It is a Black Diamond cross-country ski trail. Not that I'm awesome. I just have the equipment for it, I guess. So, up and at 'em. All right. So sorry about the squeak. I wish I knew what was doing it. I'd make it stop. But this trail is beautiful. And I wanted to share it. Oh. Okay, there's a little down trail. View of the East Fork of the Bear River. And a lot more uphill. I've had 2 false summits. And it just keeps going. What an awesome place to be. This actually looks like it could be a summit. The trees are getting shorter on the other side, but won't believe it till I see it. Oh. Oh. By crap. All right, guys, it's about 12:20. I started about 10:30-ish, 10:20, something like that. I just took my skins off, and now you get to enjoy the downhill part of the uphill. Hopefully I didn't jump the gun. So I may have jumped the gun a little bit pulling my skins. I had to go up a little bit more hill, but it wasn't near as steep. And we're in some pretty fresh powder up here to give you a little grip. I don't know why they would put a sign showing the divide if it really wasn't the divide. But I wanted to work out today, and boy, I picked the right trail for it. Yep, a little bit more uphill. So there's a shot of Beulah closer up. Kind of the terrain I'm in, some little stubby trees. And hopefully the end of the uphill for a while. So I'm guessing I got a little ice buildup on the bottom of my skis. I may have to stop and scrape them off. I am not getting the downhill glide I hoped for. So I may have to stop and do that. Okay, so here's the actual trail marker showing the ridge yurt going that way, and then Dead Man's Traverse going this way and that way. So all downhill from here. So when you get snow buildup on your skis like that, that's usually because there's wet. You know, the water will turn to slush and then it gets cold and it freezes. But I got a little glue residue from my skins that are gathering the snow, and they're really going to slow me down. So brought my knife out. I'm going to scrape all the glue off, load everything back up, and hit it again. All right, well, there's a little more breeze on this side, and it's still cold. I got a couple spots on my left ski that just won't let go. So my right ski's gliding pretty good, and my left is dragging. I think it'll be nice to get on a groomed trail again where it'll grind away at the snow on my bottom of my skis. This loose stuff, just the second I clean it off, it builds right back up. So it looks like I'm off the traverse. All right, skis off. Found a spot with a little bit of dirt, pine needle duff anyway, so I won't put my stove out. Put my coat on. I'm gonna boil up some water and eat some ramen, and then we'll finish on out. Okay, changed my gloves out, they were getting wet. Made myself a cup of hot chocolate. Got the ramen boiling over there. Keep it from boiling over. Not too bad. I got some beef ramen with some tomato powder and sour cream powder, corn, and spinach. It's gonna be hot. And it's gonna be good. So I melted a little bit of snow into my pot and scraped the sides of my pot down to give to Cash, but apparently there's no noodles in it, and he is just too good to drink broth today, so can't say I didn't try. Okay, I said I'm not gonna do a lot of regular squeaky skiing, but I did finish my lunch. Got everything packed away. I had to put my heavy gloves on. I carry 3 or 4 pair with me. My first pair was a mid-weight, and it got wet just from sweating in them. Just the soft shell windbreaker ones weren't cutting it. So I'm in my heavy ones now, trying to get circulation going again. This is the stretch of trail that is open to snowmobiles, and it's pretty torn up. But if I can get out of the last little bit of uphill section, there's a pretty good hill here. It'll level out a bit and then start dropping down the hill that I normally run. So I am more than halfway with my trip. You can definitely tell the difference between the ski groom trail and the snowmobile groom trail. Crap. Yeah, this trail's so rough I can't even hardly steer or stop. Okay, here is where we leave the cross-country trail, or the snowmobile trail back to the cross-country trail. Apparently they want us to limbo here. Except I'm too old for that. There's a picnic table I could have cooked on if I'd have just waited 20 more minutes. But I had a good time under that tree. All right, here's the top of the hill. The spot that we normally ski to ski down is just here in front of us. It's not too far away.